The next step in the window treatment design process is road mapping the design. So what happens during that process? This is where you'll source the products. You'll determine lead time. You'll work on your estimates, your budgeting, your renderings, and it all ends up with going back to the client for final sign-off and approval of the project. Once you've gotten that, then you're good to go. When you're sourcing, you're checking with all of your manufacturers for the blinds, the trim, the fabric, the drapery hardware, and checking the availability of each of these items. And also, if you need, checking on pricing at the same time. Quite often, I will order larger samples of fabrics so that I can see how all of the colors relate to one another on a larger piece of fabric rather than just the little pieces of a fabric in the sample books. And then once you know that you've got the correct lead times and that those lead times will meet or exceed the client's expectations, you want to make sure that you are delivering the product on time. Perhaps they have a party. Perhaps there's a holiday coming up and they've hired you to make their house look fabulous for this certain event. You want to make sure that you are able to deliver on time. Once you know of everything is available, then you're ready to work on your budget. You're ready to work on the estimates. You're ready to work on the renderings. I will also, as I'm working on my renderings, I'll take the plain window, just the bare window, and I'll create a rendering for that. And then I'll take the base layer, perhaps it's the blind, and I'll sketch that in. And then we'll create another layer to the rendering, a separate rendering, to where we've got the blind and then the draperies on top of the blind so that they can see how everything relates together. How high will it be installed? How wide will it be on the window? And then add any hardware that we have selected. Sometimes if we've got a couple of different colors, maybe different finials, I'll go ahead and create a different rendering for each of those to show the colors and the finials. I find that the more detailed I can be with the renderings, the better the client will be able to see what I have created in my mind's eye, and then they can visualize that as well. So once you've gotten all of that, you've gotten everything prepared, then you're ready to go back to the client with your designs and get final approval and sign off on the project. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me.